Hello, I'm Can, and welcome back to Phoenix Point. We had a bit of a rough fight here, so we're currently heading back to base for some good R&R. Kind of worried about all this mist since the ODI is going up. Now, we have some plans. We've got the Prisoner on Ice, Frozen, and I believe Rise by Sin as these far distant missions we still can't reach yet. So I think we've got to slowly progress across the globe, finding bases and finding basically spots we can settle at and we can leap on forward. So we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, we're mostly limited to this kind of region right now, and I reckon we can start pushing into this southern region here. So if we carry on with the rest, I do have containment facility being built in about 5 hours. Everyone's now healed up, so what I'm going to do...
Construction complete.
Okay, so that is done, I believe. Let's have a look at the base. So base info. Containment. So live Pandorans can be kept here. Large creatures will take more space, and space is shared across all facilities. This has 50 containment space. Okay, so say I were to build one right here. I guess that would share like 100. Okay, so let me just double check our supplies. Do we have a Nurazer? We have one. Right, so we cannot forget that. The Thunderbird is a couple days off. Just over. So how about we crack on with this and we'll check out what's over here. Now, I am going to drop another scan actually here just to make sure, because I want to see if there's any more nests in the area. So drop another scan and we'll head on over. Turning and turning. One of our operatives have reported experiencing repeated lucid nightmares of floating up into the sky, helplessly twisting and turning in a nausea-inducing spiral motion that seems to defy the principles of the Euclidean space. They always woke up before they could see where they were going, but sensed a frightening presence was waiting for them there. Come on. A medical examination shows nothing wrong with the operative, and the dreams seem to have stopped for now. So all soldiers have lost 5 stamina. That's kind of concerning, actually, given that we're pushing up to ODI, so we really need to start striking back soon. And in more regions. So found another base, of course we have. This area is done as well, so we need to keep finding what we can really do. Here we go, exploration site. What appears at first to be a bunker that might hide survivors turns out to be more of an archive. At some point before the collapse, someone's used this facility to save an extensive collection of computer games for the long-defunct operating system DOS. Word of this discovery caused an unusual wave of nostalgia and excitement, culminating in requests from New Jericho and Synedrian for the material to be shared. You know, I think just to make sure that we're reaching, not making enemies with completely everyone, I'm going to share it with everyone. So everyone's, yep, so it looks like we're, there's peace. Everyone's actually pretty friendly with each other, which is good. Hopefully we can get things like that to keep banding people together. Let's have a look, explore this one. So a fair few nests have popped up in this area. Oh, exploration site again. Our operatives have encountered a Synedrian scientific expedition. Its purpose is to analyze a small lake that has turned into an odd shape of purple and seems to be pulsating with some inner force. I can't tell whether this is a single organism or some kind of colony, Dr. Grigorovich, one of the expedition's scientists, tells our operatives. Of course, that distinction might not really apply to something created by the Pandora virus. In any case, we could use some help from the experts. Help him analyze the lake, cover the damn thing in concrete. This is their business, or inform the disciples of this potential holy site. We'll help him analyze the lake. So the lake is actually a colloid hydrogel consisting of unknown multicellular organisms, the source of the light, and water. Small animals get trapped in it and are then digested by the organisms. The hydrogel has many interesting applications to our scientific projects. So Synedrian's pretty happy with us. And we've got 100 research, which is actually really good.
Synedrian probably seems strange to you. Trying to build a better world. A world radically different from the one most of us grew up in. Well, I'm sure it sounds very utopian. But why do we so easily accept the world getting worse and can never imagine it getting better?
Well, the world can definitely get better. I'm not going to just insult them saying that they're outright wrong. I'm not going to be morbid, say it never gets better. We have to be hopeful, and so we can definitely see it get better.
I'm glad our values are aligned, at least in this matter. Please keep thinking about what kind of world you want to live in. Maybe we can build it together.
Maybe. We've got +2 project reputation from them. That's the word. So we'll keep checking out this region. I'm hoping something's going to pop up soon enough, because I don't want to keep jumping between these spots for the whole thing. Let's have a look. A bad Tiberia. Oh my god, look at that. One of the Arnu soldiers at Bad Tiberia is asking to join the Phoenix Project. He's been an admirer of our organisation ever since hearing about it when he was a child, and now that it's more than just a legend, he wants to do his best to contribute to our cause. I've been training ever since I heard the Phoenix Project was back. You know, I never believed all the lies they told about you. If the governments of the old world had supported you when it mattered, well, I guess it is what it is. But I want to help. Yeah, no, we'll take you, for sure. Free recruit? Shineil Crandwall. Oh, fantastic. Alright. So let's see where he's at. So, base info, I think? Do you know, we'll go to personnel. Better. Where is he? There he is. What? Hello. Fishman. Oh, fantastic. Alright. Let's push his willpower up a little bit. Give him some more health, because he looks like he's going to be hitting things. So let's give you armor break. Close quarters of age, sure. Let's push. Let's give you a little bit more health and some speed. There we go. I don't know what to do with you. Can I take the Perceptor head and Shadow legs? Oh, he's got gills. Oh my. Ugh. Oh, that's kind of cool. These guys are a bit freaky. But he's got Nuggles Wrath, a ton of Nuggles Wrath ammo actually. This might be a guy worth getting in our group actually. So let's go and pick him up. I'm doing this because I reckon getting in close is going to be a thing, and he might have some better luck with it. So let's put. Who should we put down? I'm going to put the Mayor down. You go here, and we'll pick you up to the Manticore. Fantastic. Lisa, you've actually leveled up as well, so let's give you. Rally the troops, maybe not. I think I'm going to give you a bit more health and some willpower. There we go. Marvelous. So let's go check out down south. That's still scanning. Living quarters capacity reached. Ah, we need more. Okay. So we'll explore you, and I reckon we may as well go here. No, that's not the right one. Base info, and I guess we'll just create another. Where is it? Living quarters? Yeah, we'll do that. Get us another operative. And we'll go here to explore. Oh, insufficient energy at Phoenix Point. Okay. Several members of the base personnel have been caught sleepwalking and drawing elliptical shapes on the wall in an overlapping, almost hypnotic pattern that induces feelings of anxiety in onlookers. And waking, the individuals were confused, but otherwise unaffected. All of them reported dreams of flight. So this ODI is really starting to kick into effect right now. Base info. You're 20 out of 20, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We'll keep exploring you. And that'll be done soon. The Thunderbird will be ready. Can't wait. So how about we get over here and we start checking out what these regions have hold of it for us. Nothing really going on there. But we'll see what kind of new things we've got here. So we'll explore. And we have done another scan, so maybe I'll drop over here and drop another area scan. Alright, here we go. Threat medium. Okay. This is a chance for us to grab hold of someone actually, so we'll get the new razor. And I think I'll actually put it here. Okay, this is his time to really show off what he can do. But, you're fine. Yeah, no, you're fine. Of course you're fine. Well, what do we want to give you actually? Maybe another pistol, round of pistol ammo. That should be okay, though we actually need to construct more, okay. Not a problem. Let's go back. How are our troops looking otherwise? Bave, you've got ammo. I'll give you another round just in case. In fact, I want to give one of you the shotgun. Where is it? Did you not get the shotgun, or is it just the ammo we got? I think it was just the ammo. Okay, grenade launcher, heavy cannon, sniper, rifle. Alright, so let's deploy the squad. And we'll go see what kind of medium threats we've got to deal with. So, see what kind of new ones. I'm going to try grab something new if I can. So learn from that. Otherwise, it'll probably be an Arthron or a Chiron that we'll grab. Alright, so let's have a look at what we're dealing with. I reckon we're going to have... Alright, so it's a familiar map. We can jet over here and I think we'll be able to defend the majority of what we've got. So let's jump up and get over here. Send Grey in first, since he'll be able to endure a fair bit, especially with like 3 massive armor pips coming into his 4th right now. That just looks so badass. I really need to work towards a squad of jetpacks. Now I'm going to bring Lisa up probably here, so she's got a pretty decent range of everything, especially with Boom Blast. But what I want to do actually, I was thinking with that sword guy, is that if I give him a jetpack as well, maybe I'll swap. Maybe I'll give Lisa some a bit of lighter armor for a moment, or I'll work on another piece. Oops. We'll oh my god, you sound horrendous. We'll give him a jetpack so that he can actually fly around, land next to something, and hopefully, well, just zap something. Now I do need to be careful because full health things probably aren't going to go down in one hit, which means I need to kind of whittle them down. So if I keep him with Babe, those two can kind of work on chewing down up in Arthur's limbs and stuff, like get the gun out the way, the shield, whatever they've got. So the lower health they are, the easier it will be to deal with them. Hello. Okay, so like this one for example, if I shoot his arm off and maybe cripple his chest or his head, he can't do anything, which means I can send our fish boy in to zap him a couple times, hopefully. Yeah, they are pushing rather hard, so of course it's complete the wrong way where I've sent those two. There's 3 of them, alright. Well, at least it's gonna have a good time with it's 4, right? Okay. Quick detour, running all the way back. So let's run here. Get you into cover. We'll go for the loot at the point. It's not too crucial that we get it, but now then, where do I want to send him? I'm going to send him here, so he's in pretty solid cover. And we're going to work on tearing apart their weapons, at least, since they're shielded ones. So we can do pretty well. So let's have a look. I'll actually leave you till last.
Receiving loud and
We'll
clear.
get Lisa here to boom blast, and hopefully pummel the. Oh no, I haven't swapped the weapon out. There we go. That's what was wrong. And maybe I can hit all 3 of them and just really hurt them. There we go. Oh, of course you'd knock out the tree. Right. Okay then. Looks to be a clear angle there at least, so we'll shoot. If nothing, we'll just get rid of the trees. They're dead anyway. Alright, brilliant. So we've disabled legs, damage shields, fantastic.
What's our move?
We'll get Dave here. Right, you've moved up. We'll move you here behind the barrel. I guess we'll get our sniper up behind you, because I want to use rally the troops on Craig, who should hopefully give us then some good stuff. So let's... That costs 2, so we'll rally the troops. Come on chaps, give him another go. We'll move you into cover here. So I guess you can't do anything yet. And if I do quicker, maybe I can get another shot. No, but with the pistol? Yeah, okay, with the pistol we can do something, so... You're probably going to be the guy I'm going to go for, so let's get your gun out of the way.
Nice.
Shot it straight off, fantastic, and then if I can... That leg's crippled. Alright, let's go for something else instead. We want to try and knock out as many arms as we can. So where was the... No, that's Cray. Let's not shoot Cray. I don't think I can see anyone... Just those 3, okay. So we may as well then go for... Both legs are crippled, alright. Carapace. Why not?
Couldn't connect the shot.
Really? Because it went right through you. Okay, never mind. That's fine. You've actually got a
Ready
shot.
to engage.
Which is perfect, so we'll try and hammer your leg. No, we did keep the shield, I guess, but not a problem. We'll overwatch with you here, actually, because you're
Holding position.
pretty much untouched.
Comms online.
Lisa, you've got nothing to do, so you just get into
I'm on the
cover.
move.
Cray's fine, and I guess it's just you now that's got to do a mad dash to victory. Now, you are going to probably get hit by poison, so if I run you here first, we'll see what happens. See what happens. And we'll get the pistol ready. No? No razors. Well, the no razors done. And I think we just strike you with it, I reckon, so we'll end the turn. They are going to bleed. Destroy the shield. Okay. Oh, got an overwatch, fantastic. Alright, we did a little bit of damage, that's fine. Probably gonna... Alright, so they are gonna lock up. I think this one's probably gonna take a shot at somebody, but I definitely don't want to leave this without having grabbed someone, and I think he came closer, so... Brilliant. I know he spat at Crow, right. Don't appreciate that, bud. Just take a shot straight back. And it almost chunks you for all your health. These days as well, so I don't think he's gonna be able to do very much at all, except deploy his shield, yeah. So is he going to try spit as well? Or is he giving in? No, giving in, right. Let's send you in then. right here as a flank. And I assume we just strike. So let's go for it. Bit of paralysis damage. Keep going then, yeah. 16 out of 18. Come on, lad. Keep going. He's now paralyzed. Maybe we've got it. Let me just check his inventory. Double check on that gun. Alright, that might be us then, if we've got it. I hope so. But let's get you out the way. We'll tear you apart. So you can see this static charge. I guess it's a bit of a tick, so if I can kill these guys actually this turn, maybe we can get through it. So we'll go for the carapace. Absolutely nothing, come on. Shoot through it. It's a bit of forward shooting, so I guess that's not going to be the most ideal of shots, but let's do boom blast actually. There we go. And we'll do another shot here, try and land it behind him for a kill. Master marksman, alright. Sweet, we've knocked him down. And see if we can get a second right here. See how it goes. Perfect. Well, damage his shield. I'm thinking maybe we can get my pistol out. If I run here, maybe we can get a shot. I'm hoping so. Let's go for your carapace. Yeah. Brilliant. Knocked you down. And I think that's it. Yeah. Fantastic. We have captured our first Arthron. And I don't think we lost very much. A little bit of injuries from Cray, but it's pretty negligible actually considering. So we now have our first creature captured, which is going to be very interesting to see how we progress from this. Maybe we can learn about what kind of nonsense they have to deal with in order to push back the mist, to easily deal with it. I'm hoping this is going to give us some bonus to the ODI, but I don't think so, as it's mostly that. So what we've got? We've got an Arthron, we've got some ammo here, 100 materials and 300 food. Perfect. So let's go to research. Ah, so ally research. We're scanning radius. Alright, so they'll just give this to us? Brilliant. New Jericho can now build satellite uplinks in havens, which improve the operational range of havens and actively locate alien structures. The construction of these facilities would likely antagonize other factions, but would also greatly improve New Jericho's ability to fight the Pandoran infection. The technology would also be useful for our own operations, improving the scan of our satellite scans. Or the range of our satellite scans, sorry. Brilliant. Arthron vivisection. Let's cut him up. Let's go for it. Fantastic. So we've got that going. Don't really need to... I don't want to really mess about with the other factions that much. So let's go along. And I think we'll... New aircraft available. Let's go to the Simon's Memorial Base. Yeah, let's go. Let's go get the Thunderbirds our go. So we're going to swap you out, I suppose. Thunderbird 2. Oh no, you're there, are you? Okay. Well, let's get you here. Manticore. Let's get everyone off the Manticore. There we go. How can I get you off it? Okay. Geoscape. There we go. So you're meant to be here. There we are. Right. So, Manticore. Personnel. How am I getting you out of here? Oh, hello. Containment slots. So you take up 2 containment slots. We can actually have a really good look at you. And that's kind of grim looking, actually. I think that you were kind of human at some point. So there's that. Marvellous. The scarabs there. Marvellous. Right, let's get you to here. Now, how do I get everyone out? That's the question. Get you over here. Here we go. So, personnel now. Alright, now we can swap that out. So, into the Thunderbird, everybody. And you know what? I'm half tempted to grab the, let's have a look at you. Get naughty into the Thunderbird. To actually get the Scarab, so... No, you're going to take 3, aren't you? So we'll actually put you in the Manticore. So Ken's in there. Lisa and Ken can be in the Manticore with the Scarab for any sort of like quick little things. Training. Right, let's get you some health, a bit more willpower. Touch more speed. And we'll get you that for sure. And we can get a new class next for Naughty. Hopefully a Technician actually, which I definitely want to push for. So the Thunderbirds a go. We've got 2 slots, so how about we start recruiting some more people. You're not gonna... Rio Guardian Takashi. Alright then. It might cost us our materials, however I reckon we might be good enough to... We can afford it. Shame it doesn't tell us what they are. We don't have enough living quarters. Oh, okay, right. That's building. Okay, fair enough. So how about for now then, we just put everyone in the Manticore, Thunderbird rather. And then with that in the Manticore, that's fine. Henry, you can go get picked up by the Manticore. Off we go. We'll send this squad over to here. Let's go and investigate. Manticore, Thunderbird. There we are. So it looks like we can. Yeah, this can be pretty interesting. We can send this out to actually scout for us now, and we'll deploy the Scarab as and when if we need to.
Construction complete.
We shall explore. Right, living quarters are done. Fantastic. So we need to send an aircraft so the Manticore can go and recover him as well. There you are. You go do that. Oh yeah, explore. And while we're here, the Thunderbird can... Oh hello, Harmony's mission. Most havens started as shelters or military installations, but Harmony was a music school. Before the Pandora virus, James O'Hare was a pianist and music teacher. When things fell apart, he and his students transformed the school into a fortress, more out of necessity than choice. But slowly their community grew and O'Hare became its leader. O'Hare has a mixed reputation. Some say he's a sweet, kind man who cares about his people. Others say he's a sociopath who cares about nothing but power. The one thing that's certain is the music is the core of his beliefs. Music plays constantly in the Haven, even at night, and his compositions are played at tri-weekly services. The Haven has a good relationship with the disciples of Anu, and many of his students believe O'Hare's music will bring them closer to the dead god. O'Hare welcomes our operatives into the Haven. He's friendly and humble. I wanted to hire you, I suppose, for a mission. That's how it works, right? I'm afraid it seems quite absurd, but if I pay you, it should be okay, right? I want you to return something to me. A little bit of sheet music, that's all. Something I wrote a long time ago for someone who's no longer with us. In this world, anyway. Could you do that for me? If I provide the coordinates. I know where it is, but I can't send one of my students. They're simply not up to such a task. I think we can accept that. Wonderful. I thought you'd say no, honestly. It's a silly thing to ask for, I know. But music connects us to the cosmos. It's the language of creation, and I suppose it has a value that can't quite be put into words. So we have the harmony of the spheres now. So what's this? It's actual... So drop an area scan for the Manticore. And where is harmony of the spheres? Right here. Okay, so it looks like we might actually have a long-range mission to go to with the squad. So let's stop by the... Actually, no, you know what? Let's just go. Can we reach it? We can't reach it. Damn it. Okay. We can, however, go here. So the exploration continues. So we haven't had too much to do. I'm mostly just waiting for things to happen. So right now it's... we've got the Thunderbird at least. We have our new vehicle, which I'm very excited for. We've got the Arthron. We have a section coming up right now, actually. Summary. When kept in isolation, the Arthron's behavior seems to revert to the most basic animal functions. On the battlefield, they clearly rely on intelligent direction from some more intelligent Pandoran mutations. From what we can decipher, their language relates mostly to combat and killing, but mixed in with some strange references to an all-seeing entity. They are not independent beings, but are created by some kind of cloning process that constantly mutates in a similar manner to the RNA editing process first discovered in coleoid cephalopods. Their language is rudimentary and estimated at 450 words at best. The AI reproduction of language were not able to elicit any useful information except reference to a superior being. In a countermeasure, behavioural and psychological analysis will give our operatives an advantage in combating Arthrons in the field, so we'll do 10% more damage to them, which is fantastic.
Have you ever thought about the ethics of our relationship with the Athrons? We all say we're fighting to save humanity, but aren't they human? At least in part. They can speak, they can think.
They have a valid point, but they're not quite human anymore, and if there was a way we could revert them, maybe heal them back to what they were, we would do it.
So would I. After all, in a way, they are part of us. Our friends, our families, all those who were taken from us. I would take them back, if I could.
Aye, Crabman, yes. Alright, so it's little like dilemmas like that come up, seems, so whenever you do the dissections and... Where are you going? No, you come here. The Thunderbird should be going for that. There you are. That's going to get a little bit tricky, I reckon, trying to figure that out. So you're fine there for now. We'll go here and explore. And while we do that, we've got some research to do. So how about we... we can't do that. We need to capture Pandoran with virus ability. So we'll need to get something like the... the Siren maybe. So what's that going to give us? Synedrian for tech? Yeah, we'll do that. Learn to be friendly with you. We'll carry on the exploration. And I'm actually going to drop an area scan as well. It's another Synedrian. Wow, they're all over the place, these guys. Annoyingly, there's nothing really coming up. Synedrian is an amalgamation of several political movements with roots in social ecology, anarcho-syndicalism, and similar belief systems. Built on a strong opposition to hierarchies, Synedrian is egalitarian and radically democratic, with decisions being made via public assembly. Despite this, certain more prominent individuals do exist, and two streams of thought have begun to crystallize. The polyphonic tendency, who believe that the origin of humanity's dysfunctional relationship with the environment lies in hierarchies of dominance, and the terraformers, who believe in putting humans first and are less opposed to the idea of leadership. The current official goal of Synedrian is finding a way of coexisting within the new ecosystem, but that goal is being challenged from within. So we've got 100...
Synedrian was built on a dream, a world without hierarchies, without leaders, where human beings could embrace the potential of technology without its destructive side effects. The radicals of the old world had been proven right. The status quo could not sustain itself. But what now? What was the next step? Some argued for coexistence with the Pandoran ecosystem, hoping for a peaceful solution. Others advocated putting humanity before nature and claiming the planet for themselves. Trusting in the safety of their havens, the people of Synedrian argued about the best way forward. But the Pandora virus had little interest in their arguments, and its power was still growing.
Okay, so that was Synedrian. Very hopeful goal by the looks of it, but either way, New Jericho is our path, and I can't imagine trying to capture one of these guys. Sending Fishman against it to jab it. 9 laboratory spaces are required to in this containment facility. Oh, I see. Okay, well, I hope so at least. So 9 space, it has 50. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking that we had to get 9 of those damn things. Well, let's learn about the Mind Fragger, shall we? Get a bit more materials on our side. We'll go here and explore. The Falcon cannot hear the Falconer. We are at 10% of ODI. We have received multiple reports of flocks of birds flying in strange repeating spiral patterns. They persist in doing so until death from exhaustion or malnutrition. Unfortunately, we've been unable to locate a specimen to examine, so we cannot determine whether this anomalous behavior is a result of the Pandora virus infection or not. Right, well that's interesting. The birds are kind of freaking out now. Hopefully they don't start savaging everyone. But have a look. Haunted. Oh wow. At Uma, the atmosphere is subdued. Many of the haven's inhabitants are newly arrived refugees from the fallen independent haven of Balarama Bridge, and are still shaken by the disaster that claimed hundreds of lives. The priests are busy tending to the injured and unwilling to speak to the faithless. We can contribute resources to the refugees, give them materials for 40 materials and 50 food. Offer thoughts and prayers, let's give them a like. And offer resources in exchange for guarantees that refugees will be granted religious freedom. Or ask Synedrian for assistance. I think that's probably the best. Looking out for everyone. It's going to cost us 20 less food. But I think it'll be better to make sure everyone's free to go their own path. Our demands are met with stony silence. The disciples lost a dozen soldiers trying to protect the refugees. They are not interested in the opinions of latecomers. So Haven leaders' attitude to us is plus 15. Disciples of Arnu aren't too pleased with us, but New Jericho and Synedrian are pretty happy with us. And Uma's population has changed by 1544. Is this Uma then? It is. Hello. Supportative 31. Alright, well at least their leader likes me. So we have a ton of stuff to explore here in the southern areas. But I think right now, after this one, let's have a look. No, of course it's more. So we are going to start pushing into Europe after this. So, summary. Mind fraggers are a bioweapon designed to control and possibly abduct human subjects. The creature's head detaches from the host's body during an attack, becoming permanently linked to its host. Fortunately, killing the attached creature will remove it safely, restoring the victim to a normal state of mind. It's 22% arthropoid, 3% human. Oh, wow, look at that. That's kind of nasty, actually. Ugh. And 75% unknown. Its function is mind control, however the precise mechanism of how is not known. It's arrived from hatcheries in the Pandoran nest that we've been destroying. It's very fast but unable to climb or high jump. Take the high ground against these buggers. That's good to know actually, although I'm worried it would kind of shot at us, so maybe a bit of range. It's very easy to kill and particularly vulnerable to explosives. Once attached, dispatch with a single shot weapon in order to minimize damage to the victim. Agreed.
Mind fraggers. Funny how that crude name our soldiers came up with stuck. Appropriate, I suppose. These vile creatures personify everything that makes the Pandorans so despicable. They are designed to rob us of our will, of our humanity.
Agreed, and I'm not particularly fond of them. But we now have the extra materials from that, so I'm going to call it here for this episode. We've had a little bit of a slow one, I guess. We've managed to get the containment facility going. We had also captured... let's learn them for the next episode. We've captured the Artheron and we kind of took it apart, got a lot more damage. So I reckon heavy weapons are just going to absolutely wipe the floor with them. Basic troops are going to easily handle them as well. And in fact, I'm going to manufacture another Neurazer. And we're going to get some more ammo for you. There we go. And how about we get some more Cyclops ammunition as well on the go. There we go. And yeah, we've also got the Thunderbird. So that should be letting us deploy in much larger numbers, which we'll need, and especially if we get in a bit of a bind and we need the vehicle support, we aren't really going to lose out as much as we would have done with the Manticore. But until then, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.